Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Pisces for November 2009. And this also applies if you have a Pisces ascendant. So Pisces, on the bigger picture, Saturn moved into Libra at the end of October. And it's going to stay there for the most part until October 5th, 2012. So what does this mean for you? Well, it means that it's going to be in your 8th house for the next 3 years. So Pisceans, boy, this is going to be a time when you must get everything financial really ironed out. This is going to be a time when anything connected with insurance, tax, joint finances, banking, credit cards, anything to do with your economies and your joint finances are going to come under question. And you may find that you have a legacy or inheritance, and there may be issues that have to be dealt with connected with this inheritance. You may also find that you've got to deal with certain tax issues. You may have to learn more about accounting and tax and finance. You really need to get this area under your control. Many of you really don't want to be involved with it or don't want to look at it too closely. With Saturn in this 8th house, you are going to have to look at this closely and take more control of this area in your life. It's not a time to allow others to take control for you. This is really the time where you've got to be in the driver's seat as far as anything connected with your finances is concerned. It's also a time when many of you will be deepening an existing relationship. It will be going much deeper. It will be going on to a really deep level. Some of you will find that this relationship is not strong enough to take it. You may want to go deeper, or the other person may want to and you don't feel able to, or vice versa. Or a relationship that you're already in really gets strengthened during this period, that your soul connection deepens and strengthens. So that's really how this transit of Saturn can work out. It's got 2 different ways of panning out, and it just depends which end of the scale you find yourself upon. So that's the bigger picture, Pisces. Now on to the month itself. We've got Mars in your 6th house of work and service. Well, we all know that you really want to serve and you want to do something useful and helpful. And this is going to be Mars in your house of work. But it's important that the work you're doing you really enjoy. And you're going to feel quite energized, connected with your work area this month. So anything that needs energy and maybe you've been putting off doing, you're going to be busy. You're going to be really busy this coming month. As well, good time to put some energy into your health, into your physical well-being, into your habits, into how you eat, whether you eat slowly enough, whether you take the time out a little bit, whether you're too stressed when you're eating, whether you allow your body time to relax and rest a little, whether you're breathing all right. All these issues you can deal with Mars in this 6th house because it's shining a light on it. Also a good time to see a doctor or a specialist or whatever, to be proactive about your physical health. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing, it means it's a good thing to be proactive and to take control again. Pisces, there's a tendency for you sometimes just to give away your power a little bit. And I'm saying no, this is time for you to take your power on board fully. For much of the month we've got 3 planets in your 9th house. And that means this is a great time for higher learning, for developing that spiritual side. And you're very spiritual anyway by nature, Pisces, but it's a great time to go deeper into anything connected with the occult, space travel, astronauts, asteroids, comets, any higher learning, any spiritual higher learning, but anything on the university level, anything that involves seeing the bigger picture and going higher and learning things that you've never learned before, and maybe even teaching and sharing this information with other people. It's a great time to be doing that. And also a good time to be studying with Mercury in there and reading, doing a lot more reading than you've done maybe for a long time. And then after the 15th of the month, Mercury goes into the 10th, and after the 21st, the Sun joins it in the 10th. So this is going to be a time when you focus on your career, on what it is you want to do with your life. For those of you that are still not sure, this will shine a light and maybe give you some options, some opportunities, and maybe some new ideas as to which direction you can go in. because many of you Pisceans, sometimes you do get a little bit lost, and this is just shining a light and helping you find your way once more. Pluto in the 11th, there's been some big changes as far as friends are concerned, and also with the common interests that you share with people, you're going to be changing those interests in many ways. I think this is a process that's already started, and it will continue over the next several years. Uranus in your first, yes, Uranus is still in your sign Pisces, so yes, there's still this feeling of some emotional turbulence going on in your life, and that will continue for a little while yet. But don't forget, the most important thing is to start taking control of your financial situation, and also to put some energy into your work, and make sure that the work you're doing, or any volunteering or helping work you're doing, is actually nourishing for you. That you're not just doing it because you think you should do it, but that you're doing it because you really enjoy it and it brings out the special gifts that you have. So there you have it. I wish you a great month. For those of you that are interested in having a personal reading, here is my website and you can look at the various readings I offer. So I wish you a great month and I thank you for listening. Bye for now.